Welcome to Muspelheim, the fiery realm from Norse mythology, all built in Minecraft. We began this incredible journey with Yggdrasil, the World Tree. This enormous structure connects all the realms together. From Yggdrasil's roots, we ventured into Helheim, the realm of the dead, a fortress built in the End Dimension. But today, we're tackling something even more ambitious, Surtr's home in the Nether, Muspelheim. To kick things off, I made a staircase leading from Yggdrasil's roots to a nether portal. Once inside, I used the Axiom mode to dig a massive pit that would serve as the foundation of Muspelheim. At first, this pit might seem enormous, but trust me, it wasn't big enough to match my vision. So I doubled its size. And by the way, a huge shout out to the creator of this mode. It's truly game changing. So thank you devs so very much. Now this expanded pit became the fiery canvas upon which all of Muspelheim would be built. With the groundwork set, I began laying out the blueprint. Using colored blocks to map out the design, this step helped me visualize the entire build and ensure everything was aligned perfectly. If you're enjoying this so far, don't forget to subscribe, it's free and helps the channel grow immensely. Thank you! Now that we have visualized everything, the next step was filling the pit with lava to create the fiery atmosphere Muspelheim is known for. I then started constructing the towering walls that encase the realm. These walls were meticulously structured, and then I built few small islands inside the pit to, make it look even bigger. And after that, I textured the walls of the pit with patterns that give them a rugged, fiery appearance, blending some netherrack, redstone, and other nether blocks with accent of magma blocks and shroom lights. This terraforming process took a significant amount of time, but was absolutely worth it for, the dramatic effect. To connect the entrance to the fortress, I built a massive bridge that stretches over the lava. This bridge features intricate designs that make it stand out as a striking entryway. At the center of the pit, I created a large island that would serve as the foundation for the fortress. This island became the heart of Muspelheim. Now this pit started to look like something I can work on to build this fortress. So I started working on the walls of the fortress and few small towers in the walls surrounding the fortress. Of course, I had to give them a lot of textures and a lot of details as well, and until I was happy and satisfied with the results. And finally, I added some cracks in the main island to make it more destroyed and cooler, or in this case, hotter. And surrounding the pit, I added some cascading lava falls to enhance the fiery ambience, and the glow of the flowing lava against the texture walls creates a very mesmerizing effect, making the entire realm feel alive with heat and energy. Then I spent a lot of time, way more than I should, working on the island's appearance, experimenting with many blocks arrangement until I was satisfied with this. Legend has it that Surtr, the ruler of Muspelheim, was born from sparks that flew out the first fire that ever existed. From these flames, Surtr gained his fiery powers, becoming a mighty and feared being in Norse mythology. He carries a giant flaming sword, said to burn brighter than anything else in existence. It is foretold that Surtr would use this sword to set the entire world ablaze during Ragnarok, the great battle that marks the end of the gods and the beginning of New Age. So standing guard at the entrance are two massive watchtowers. These towers were challenging to design and I had to redo the work multiple and multiple times. But came out beautifully at the end. Then of course some texturing. I tried to make it look like it's very red at the bottom due to the heat of the lava, then the redness, if that's a word, slightly fading into black and gray it is. Like a gradient texture. And I think this look is amazing. What do you think, guys? Please let me know in the comments. After that came the graveyard and the prison. I made small staircases leading down to where they will be because I will be adding them below ground. Then an idea came to mind to make another portal for the prison that takes us to the overworld so we can build a big and more customized prison. So I started with this spiral-shaped prison, but I quickly destroyed it because it was really bad. Then came up with this, which is way more better and very detailed. I actually spent many hours designing this prison, but it turned out beautifully. And look at this. I actually like this a lot. Anyway, let's move on to the graveyard. So while I'm building the graveyard, I want to share with you something really special. When I first started playing Minecraft back in 2011 and 2012, I fell in love with building crazy things. Growing up in Morocco, I remember trying to recreate Hassan's tower. I built some crazy houses, a cozy hobbit house, and so many other ideas. Honestly, they weren't very good, but I had so much fun. Thinking about those early days now makes me feel so emotional. So building these structures now with so many details, using modes like Axiom, and having so many new blocks in the game feels really incredible. It's actually more than just a building. It's a dream I've always had, and I feel so grateful and happy to share this journey with you. So to see you all loving these builds and so many positive comments and subscribers, even though we are still a very small community, it feels really overwhelming, and I love you guys so freaking much. And to anyone who might be new here to the channel, thank you so much for watching this far, and I really hope you'll catch on the next videos and watch us and this channel grow. Thank you again so very much, and back to the video. Now I'm building another massive watchtower inside the fortress. This will act as the main guard of this entire build, with this glowing eyes that symbolize the vigilant giants guarding the realm. The towers are mirrored to create symmetry. At the back of the fortress, I'm adding even more additional towers, this time with different shapes. And of course, more details like these balconies that provides a strategic points for guards to, like patrol and more. Adding both, functionality and aesthetic appeal. Then of course, as all of my builds, texturing, and a lot of it. Now I need to know the height of every build, so let's extend this green blocks to the right height just to know exactly how tall each build is going to be. And I think this is right. I think everything looks right, looks good. Nothing is too small nor too big. It's just perfect. So now let's continue building. Now I'm adding details to the island, like digging few holes there and there, add in some lava pools and more details to make it alive. Then this right here is going to be one of the standout features of this entire build, the arena, or Colosseum. I'm still not sure what to call it. Its unique shape made it incredibly challenging to create, especially when it came to designing the stairs and chairs, but here's the story behind it. So this arena isn't just a structure, it's the heart of Muspelheim's history. Legend says that this is where Surtr's warrior would gather, not just to train, but to prepare for the ultimate battle of Ragnarok. They would test their strength and skills in fiery combats, surrounded by the blazing energy of Muspelheim. This arena is where legends were made, and now bringing it to life in Minecraft, I wanted every detail to reflect that. From the intricate texture to jagged edges, every block represents the fierce and fiery spirit of this realm. It's not just a centerpiece, it's a testament to the power and passion that Muspelheim embodies. Another key structure is the arsenal, a standalone building where Surtr's warriors store their weapons. The arsenal is filled with intricate details, from its fiery accents to its bold design, that perfectly matches the fortress's overall theme. This alone should have been its own video, but well, we're creating everything here. Opposite the arsenal stands the weaponry, a mirrored version of the arsenal that provides additional storage space for the armory. I got lazy, so I just copied the same build to this side. These two buildings together create a balanced and functional area for the warriors of Muspelheim. Next came the forge, another highlight of this build. I detailed the walls with fiery patterns and constructed the roof featuring a massive anvil on top to, symbolize its purpose, which is a forge. While I'm not completely satisfied with how this anvil turned out, but the overall structures look impressive. Then I worked on the forge's interiors by adding a giant furnace powered by lava, with streams of lava flowing through to power the structure. I added then some anvils and created a storage area for resources, then added lava pipes throughout the build. This forge is designed to look intimidating with molten accents and glowing elements that makes it perfect fit for the fiery aesthetic of Muspelheim. Then came the master bedroom. I started by the walls, then the roof, and after that, of course, the inside. And I'm finally happy with how this bedroom looks like. Finally, we arrive at Surtr's castle, the crown jewel of this build. This castle is massive and dynamic, a fitting home for Surtr himself. And I'm super excited about designing the inside. But before that, let's take a very quick look at everything we've built so far. It's been almost 3 months of building this fortress. So we started by this bridge, then came the watchtowers, and a lot of them, a graveyard and a prison, an arsenal and a weaponry, forge and bedroom, and then the arena or coliseum, still not sure what to call it exactly, and finally Surtr's castle. Each element contributes to the grandeur and fiery atmosphere of Muspelheim, creating a realm that feels alive and immersive. And now for the interior. So while I'm building this, I want to take a moment to thank you all for making it this far. It's been incredible creating this masterpiece, and I truly appreciate you watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, please don't hesitate to subscribe and like the video, of course. It helps the channel tremendously. Thank you again, and that's pretty much it. This is Muspelheim, all created in Minecraft. This project took months to complete, but every step was an incredible journey. Let me know what you think in the comments. What should I build next? And until then, peace, love, and Muspelheim!